Hi guys, today I want to introduce you a new tool that I've designed here for our pages in our platform here at One-to-One, which is going to really help you to take your fluency to the next level. Basically, what we're going to do is this. We're going to use some of the videos that we've already been working on, mainly with reported speech, to reenact the scenes, okay? So basically, you've got a video on this page right below me here. And below the video, you have the navigation buttons, okay? And every time you press the button, the video will jump to the part of the other character, because in this particular video, you're going to interact with the judge, okay? So your character is Mary Jackson. So you're in court and you hear the judge, you watch him, and then you respond. But before you get started, I think it's very important that I explain to you that once the page loads, you have to make a small adjustment to the tabs where the maps are. So for example, in part 1, you've got the map and you want to open part 1. For part 2, you want to do the same thing. You want to bring the map down and open part 2. For part 3, you bring it down and you open. And you keep doing this until you've done this for all the 6 parts of the film. Okay? Right, okay, I'm doing this adjustment for part 5 now. And then for part 6, I have to warn you, is the largest one, okay? So you're gonna have to pull the map up as you advance in the story, okay? And now with this, having said that, which is something you have to do before you start playing the video, because that way the navigation will be much more fluid, let's put it this way. So for example, if I click here, look, part 1. As you can see, it jumped to part 1, but I had already adjusted the map. So all I have to do now is to pay attention to what the judge said and to the map, because there is the information that I need to use. Okay, so without any further ado, let's jump right in and get started.
Hampton High School is a white school, Mrs. Jackson.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm aware of that.
Virginia, still a segregated state, regardless of what the federal government says, regardless of what the Supreme Court says, our law is the law.
Your Honor, if I may, I believe there are special circumstances to be considered.
What would warrant a colored woman attending a white school?
May I approach your bench, sir? Your Honor, you, of all people, should understand the importance of being first.
How's that, Mrs. Jackson?
Well, you were the first in your family to serve in the armed forces, U.S. Navy, the first to attend university, George Mason, and the first state judge to be recommissioned by 3 consecutive governors.
You've done some research.
Yes, sir.
What's the point?
The point is, Your Honor, no Negro woman in the state of Virginia has ever attended an all-white high school. It's unheard of.
Yeah, unheard of.
And before Alan Shepard sat on top of a rocket, no other American had ever touched space. And now he will forever be remembered as the U.S. Navy man from New Hampshire, the first to touch the stars. And I, sir, I plan on being an engineer at NASA. But I can't do that without taking them classes in that all-white high school. And I can't change the color of my skin. So I have no choice but to be the first, which I can't do without you, sir. Your Honor, of all cases you're going to hear today, which one is going to matter 100 years from now? Which one is going to make you the first? And basically, that's it, guys. Think about this. Think how much speaking you've done if you've watched the videos and then if you reconstructed the other part of the story with narrating, but not just narrating. I mean, you are actually reenacting Mary Jackson's part. Okay, there's a lot of speaking there. Okay, I mean, this video, which I intended to be a little bit short, it took 5 minutes, 2 minutes of explanations, and 3 minutes of Mary Jackson. It's a lot of speaking. So now it's with you. By the way, look, if you have ever felt like trying your trying your hand at acting, here's an opportunity for you. Have fun.